Hello and welcome to the salubrious surroundings of the Wren Coffee House here in the City of London. This is our first ever Children's and Youth Ministry video update. Exciting times, I think you'll agree. It's a new way to try and keep you in touch with what's going on around children and youth work in the diocese. On the agenda today, we want to talk about what we have arranged now for the support of youth ministry. We want to talk a bit about an exciting new apprentice scheme that the Bishop of London's Mission Fund is setting up. We are going to wave a few resources at you and possibly try them out. And of course, there will be a moment when me and James finally get to eat these blooming cakes rather than just look at them. So joining me today is James Fawcett. He's from an organisation called Concrete. And we are partnering with them over the next year or so to look at how we can better support youth work in our diocese. James, could you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm a youth worker. I've been a youth worker for about 13 years, worked in a variety of different contexts, inside and outside of the church, and now work at Concrete.
Could you tell us a bit about what Concrete is?
So Concrete is a project of St Stephen's, Canterbury, and we are all about supporting and resourcing urban youth workers. We like to connect with urban youth workers through seminars and training. So we're all about thinking with urban youth workers, thinking about theology, what we're doing, why we're doing it, and then amplify, looking to share the stories and to share urban youth ministry and grow together as a network.
Great. So what is on offer for youth workers in the diocese through this partnership?
We have a number of seminars and one-to-one support that churches might want to access, whether that be a church that's got an ongoing work or a church that wants to do something with young people. I'm happy to come and talk to you and share my experience and share the experience of other churches as throughout the diocese.
And finally, of course, how do they access this?
Get in contact with myself, and you can do that by going to the Concrete website, which is www.concreteyouthwork.co.uk, and you'll be able to get my email from there and email me. Or you can go through the diocese and sign up through the diocesan website for the newsletter, and you can get emails that way. Or you can give us a call. The number again is on the website.
So, the second thing we want to talk to you about, while I continue to look down lovingly at my cake and wonder when I'll get to eat it, is a new apprentice scheme that the Bishop of London's Mission Fund have launched this month. This is exciting stuff. I'm really chuffed with this. This is an initiative to raise up youth workers from within London. We did some research around the Mission Fund, and we found that actually the most difficult thing that any funding application has is how do you recruit people of the sufficient calibre who get London and who will get your parish. And so we're trying to address that and say, let's try and raise up our own people and let's train people on the job in the city. So the Mission Fund have agreed to fund 5 in the Wilton area next year. Starting in September, these young people will be able to be trained up to degree standard. They'll be paid London living wage. And this is a really exciting scheme. If you are interested in being one of the pilot parishes and you're in the Wilton area, you need to get in touch with me pretty quickly. If not, then you certainly can buy into the scheme if you can fund your own apprentice, or you need to be thinking about being ready for September 2016. So be thinking about it and be in touch if we can help you. So now we come to an exciting new feature, although in fairness they are all new features, this is our first go at this. We're calling Resource Corner. Exciting times. In Resource Corner we're going to look at some of the stuff that's out there on the market and if possible have a little go at it. Now this time we've even achieved a theme, well done us, and we're going to be looking at a couple of resources designed to be used at home. First of all, we have God Venture Through the Life of Jesus by Beach Publishing, written by Victoria Beach, which we'll be looking at in a moment. But first of all, from the Treasure Box people, we have a Bible Treasure Box. Effectively, it's a Sunday school in a box for use at home. We have resources, we have a world balloon there, it even comes with glue if you need glue. It has literally everything you need. It has a storybook, and then various craft resources, and I think in there somewhere there are even some questions to help you discuss the story. But me and James are going to have a little go at it. We'll tell you how we get on, we'll show you our results. I think you'll be very impressed. We are men who are blessed in craft. So we've had a go. We can now reveal our finished craft. I think it's fair to say other people will spend more time on it and get better results.
As a point of detail, Sam, Jesus' beard's the wrong way.
The moustache does appear to be upside down.
Yeah.
Had we been doing it properly, we'd have used these questions to discuss the Lord's Prayer while we were doing our craft. But instead we tried to sneakily eat our cake without anyone noticing, which was an equally valid use of time and resources. So yeah, that's the treasure box, people. Basically it's a series of resources to help you reflect on the Bible story with your children at home. It's alright.
Yeah.
So next we're going to have a look at this, which is called A God Venture Through the Life of Jesus, or the Jesus Sticker Book, as clearly every child in England will call it if given it. It's another resource to use at home. The idea is you can work through this with your children. Let's have a look. Inside we have, it's essentially stories you can add stickers to. So here we have Jesus Calls the Fisherman, with a space here to add our story stickers. It admits itself, it's got something of the Bible fuzzy felts about it, but let's have a look. So we'll just have a look at our completed version here. This is our beach scene. I have to say, we have slightly wrecked it, because when it comes to the next session, which is the 5 loaves and 2 fishes, we're going to be low on fish because we've just a bit of artistic license, put some in the sea there. But yeah, you get to play with the story, and there's some prayer ideas, some other craft ideas. I have to say, this is disarmingly simple, but actually very, very good. I'm very impressed by this. Every session has some really interesting space for children to explore some things, or in this case, explore the story. I know that, you know, stickers is a bit of an easy win with kids, but actually there is some good space there, and I'm impressed by this. In fact, if I had to choose one or the other, I would definitively choose this.
So we're going to finish up with the events diary. We've got a seminar coming up called Distinct and Diversity, which is all about looking at the question, what does it mean to be a Christian youth worker in a multi-faith environment? It's run by the Feast from Birmingham, a really excellent organisation. For more information, it's on the 10th of July. Go to the link in Sam's face.
Thank you, James. For children's workers, just want to take a moment to tell you about the next round of the Children's Ministry Academy, now in its 6th year, which is our year-long course looking at some of the sort of deep thinking behind children's work. We're looking at stuff like faith development, children's spirituality, child development, and then applying that into ministry with children. It lasts 9 sessions, first Wednesday of the month generally at Darton House. Well worth getting to if you want to take your ministry a bit deeper, a bit beyond the pragmatic how-to, and into some of the thinking behind that. Details available by clicking the link, the link on my face. So this concludes the first ever, and frankly conceivably the last ever, children's and youth work video type thing. I hope you've enjoyed it, I hope it's been useful to you. Do comment below if there's anything you'd like to say about it. The cakes have been good, the coffee has been spectacular. Thank you to the Wren Coffee House, and we will see you again.